What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about the new mid-season patch that just came out earlier today, along with some teasers and some gameplay changes that may have been talked about on yesterday's Into the Verse stream. We will also be talking about the skin events that are coming up in the near future that you might have missed. That'll be later on in the video though. As for now, these are some of the gameplay changes for this patch. Also, side note, if you guys enjoy, don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date with my videos. And I really appreciate all the support. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so general combat. Ground forward dodges that do not successfully dodge an attack now have an additional 10 frames of recovery before the fighter can perform another action. Recovery lag on successful dodges is unchanged. So pretty much what it's saying is if you dodge and you don't actually successfully dodge an attack, you'll be put into a lockout position for 10 frames longer. And pretty much what it's saying in these next few points is that when you dodge, you can have a little bit longer of a dodge range so that you can actually dodge a little bit more successfully. And that actually helps out like everyone pretty much. How automatic text no longer destroying people in corners and making them fly. That's pretty nice. So that's a nice little change that they had. Definitely was much needed. Now moving on to characters. First we got Agent Smith, and it seems like pretty much all they really did was change some of his visuals so that they didn't like hit from behind him. So his like dash where he shoots his gun won't be hitting from behind his body. It'll actually be hitting from the gun. And it seems like his other specials also just got some hitbox adjustments. Now moving on to Arya Stark, we got really not much changed, and now we'll see Banana Guard. So seems like he just got a little slower, but it also seems like he got a buff on his Iron Temple perk. So that's a pretty nice little change for him. Now I'm not going to read everything for Batman, but what it seems like is they pretty much took away some of his combo routes since he was pretty much able to loop, and that was pretty unhealthy. So I guess they also gave him some adjustments on his cooldowns for his battering and some speed on his grappling hook. They also seem to have taken away Weaken from his up attack, or at least the second one, and that's pretty good for everyone else. Now for Beetlejuice and Black Adam, not really much has changed, just some knockback increase and some scaling, and pretty much just faster dash attack. Yeah, that's it for these guys. Same with Bugs, just a little quality of life for his specials. For Finn, it looks like he has got a lot of knockback changes and a speed increase. Looks like they're changing up his gameplay style up a little bit. See how that turns up in the meta. And guys, there is a lot to cover, so if I don't get to your character, the link will always be in the description below if you want to check it out for yourself. And yeah, Gizmo pretty much just got a little arrow buff, as well as like pretty much all of the cast that has projectiles pretty much go through walls now. And Harley, she seems to have been getting a lot of changes. So it looks like just a lot of different visual reworks, and looks like she also just got some more knockback increases and some knockback adjustment for their angles of some of her abilities. So she can probably combo a lot better now. And yeah, that's it for Harley. Iron Giant and Jake, they just got small quality of life changes. And Jason seems like he got a lot of different knockback changes. I see one of the big ones here is they updated his shout, which now stuns. That's awesome. All I can say, guys, Jason is going to be eating this patch. Dude's gonna be knocking out people at like 20 damage. I'm telling you guys, watch out for Jason. He's probably S tier this patch. LeBron, nothing really changed. Just made it so he couldn't dunk infinitely. And now for Morty, they actually removed how Morty's dirt gives weaken, so it no longer provides weaken. And Morty's snakes also go through platforms now, so that can be used in a lot of killing methods to all you Morty players out there. And Morty's grenades, they will be knocking people out a lot less since they reduced the knockback from it. Guys, all I ask is to just change dirt into something else completely, please. Reindog seems like he got a lot of little mini changes. Projectile spawn location move, whatever that means. Reindog now moves forward during the attack for his ground neutral. I'm not actually too sure which one that is. So you guys, Reindog players out there, test it out and let me know what's it like. Okay, so it just looked like this character wasn't working. Reindog actually seemed to get some fixes on a lot of his little technical issues. So that's good. Reindog players are definitely happy about this. Grandpa Rick, he got a lot of patch changes as well. It seems like he got a lot of quality of life for his combo starters, so he can definitely have a lot more oppressive combos. Fart Bomb projectile now breaks armor. That's an interesting one. And Fart Bomb also has a projectile or a hitbox on his hand, so it can combo into it. That's good for Rick's combo games. So he's actually going to be a lot more viable in terms of hitting different setups, which is always really good for mages. You Rick players, get ready because Rick's going to be so meta. Also, it seems like his morph also got a little bit adjusted for allies. That's cool. And he also got a new cooldown for the Meeseeks box to give it a hitbox. A little interesting. And now Samurai Jack hurt box is extended, so he's less likely to teleport through incoming projectiles. Guys, honestly, I'm not a hater or anything, but Samurai Jack, I think he was fine before. I think by doing this, they're going to make him really weak. But that's just me personally. I actually enjoy Samurai Jack. I just don't like the spammable jab combo into jab combo. It's pretty nasty. So Shaggy, sandwich item now ignores platform collision while being thrown. So Shaggy can do IADs with his rage specials now. And it seems like Shaggy pretty much just got little mini changes, I guess. Nothing like too crazy. I will say though, Shaggy is pretty strong in the right hand, so yeah. Steven also seems to just get a couple of mini little changes. Nothing crazy, just normal knockback and scaling multipliers reducing and stuff like that. I'm gonna do Stripe and Superman together because there's really not that much. I will say though, Stripe permanent dynamite is not okay. I don't care, guys. They need to put a cooldown on that like yesterday. It is not fair to like 80% of the people that you get to punish them for like half a second before they just get free because of the dynamite launching them out of a combo, and you just take all the knockback. Anyways, for Superman is invulnerable projectiles while teleporting. That's actually a really nice buff for Superman's sniper punch. So I would be happy if I was Superman. Guys, I'm actually feeling a little lazy, I won't lie, so I won't put Taz's up, but just know that he got some pretty mediocre changes. I personally hate playing against Taz, but when I'm Morty, it's enjoyable. So I usually throw grenades when he uses his tornado or his dust cloud or whatever, and that usually deals with him most of the time. But Just take my word for it, guys. Nothing too crazy. Now it's time for Joker. So his grounded dash attack got less hit pause, so he got a little nerf there. His air ground neutral, the hitbox was added to his hand when he throws a card, so he actually has a better chance of hitting you with the card from point blank. And now he also can use the card while it's on cooldown, and it pretty much just swipes his hand without throwing the card. Personally, I really hate playing Joker. He is such a cheese character. Honestly, I feel like he should be considered a bruiser or an assassin. He honestly plays like a mix of the two, rather, or at least more than a mage would. Anyways, his grounded side attacks, more momentum, more knockback angle. Let's see. Grounded down attack. Hitbox added to the Joker's hand when the teeth are thrown. Okay. Oh, so now he gets pushed forward a little bit when he uses it. So it's kind of like Morty's up tilt, where it like makes him walk a little bit upwards or forwards. That's a little interesting, I guess. Let's see what else is interesting here. Joker moves backwards when the rocket projectile. Whoa, that's nasty. Yo, he has so many movement options. This is kind of nasty. Guys, Joker low-key got buffed. Like, this guy is already strong as but now he's even stronger, apparently. Jeez. They need to be nerfing this guy. What are they doing to this guy? Also, seems like they fixed some knockback angles on his air neutrals. And a little tweak to his perk. The card knockback scaling. So it's really not that much of a difference. If anything, they buffed Joker. So I'm not really looking excited to play against any of these Joker players. It's gonna be a really bad time. That's all I gotta say, guys. That's my opinion on Joker and his jab game. Sickening, but hey, we ball. Anyways, moving on next to the Powerpuff Girls. So it says here, aerial combat has been improved to allow for more unique aerial combo routes, and it rewards more aggressive gameplay in the air to better match their grounded game. Very light but hyper rushdown assassins. So I think that this is a good thing overall, because I feel like the Powerpuff Girls, they were pretty strong at first, and then they messed with their kit a little bit because they were too strong. So I think this is a good balancing that they have for it. I mean, they got rid of a lot of loops that they had, or just instant 0 to death, like Finn's touch of death. So that's not bad. Anyways, let's see what else they changed here. So looks like a lot of knockback changes and damage reductions or adjustments all together. Blossom getting more knockback on some of her neutrals, which is pretty nice. And on hit cancel window delays, reflect hitbox duration increased by 5 frames. Each girl now has different knockback angle on hit for their air side special. I kind of like that, actually. Dash hitbox armor break removed. Okay. Fix an issue where the platforms would prevent the girls from traveling the full distance. Nice. I kind of like the Powerpuff Girls. They're really fun. And it's just the beginning, so I can already see them getting even better as people start to learn more combo routes and IED combos. Anyways, it seems like just little tweaks over distance for them and some more combo games in the air. Oh, and it says acrobatic perk on whiff, cancel, window delayed, and repeat move lockout increased to 20 frames instead of 8. That's a huge nerf for this, but that promotes anti-spamming, which I love. So that leaves us to Tom and Jerry. Grounded up attack on hit window is now limited to specific actions. That's actually really good because you cannot get looped by Jerry shot combo anymore. So this ping pong nerf is definitely good, but I can see it getting changed in the future. I feel like it's just the first iteration that they're trying to go with to stop all of the loops. And Velma just got one of those basic buffs of collision for projectiles, and that leaves us now to Wonder Woman. So Wonder Woman's grounded dash attack on with cancel delayed for 4 frames. Her grounded side attack here, it shows more delayed frames, and her air down less likely to hit from above. So pretty much it looks like some mini nerfs, nothing too crazy. And then her grounded up special, that's what Morty had at one point, where you could just spam side air but like fast fall and pretty much cancel it and do it instantly. It was pretty unhealthy, so this is a pretty nice change overall. Anyways, that's gonna wrap up the patch notes. So moving on, we're gonna be talking about some of the combat changes that I was mentioning in the beginning of the video, and some skins and other potential leaks that are coming to Multiverses Season 4. And first, we're starting off with player testing, and this will be happening every Thursday starting on October 24th. And this is pretty much where we get to test out certain mechanics that the developers of Multiverses want to add into the game. So they want our feedback. So guys, don't be hesitant to give them what you have to offer. They listen to us, and this is a good way of telling them if we're heading in the right direction or not. So yeah, anyways, continuing, they have Wacky Weekends, which is pretty much bringing back Silly Q, but with, you know, a glorified version. It has a lot of different game modes, some including like volleyball, the spotlight, 3v1 like kill the giant. There's this one called Splat, where if you hit the wall, you'll splat onto the wall for a couple seconds. And yeah, there's a lot more that they're adding, and these will be on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays every weekend, and for the rest of the day that this patch is live. Now guys, notice how there are certain skins that are shown here that aren't in the game yet. So these skins are pretty much confirmed to be coming later in the game. One of them being Spacesuit Morty, and another one in this clip, Dr. Harley Quinzel. And moving on, we have 12 new maps that are playable in matchmaking for us to enjoy. Or I'm pretty sure it's either 10 or 12 new maps. Most of them are from Rifts, but they brought them to ranked and unranked. Like I said before guys, a lot of these originated in Rifts, but I guess the community liked them so much, and so did the developers, that they had to add them. So there's a lot of Dexter's Lab maps, and they also have another or at least a new Trophy's Edge variant where the platforms are connected, and I'm pretty sure that's a ranked map they're gonna have in rotation. And now we got the space one from the Rifts, the beach one, which I personally think is not a good one for ranked. At least it might be fun in unranked, but this one should not touch ranked. I don't care. This one looks like a silly queue type of map. It'd be pretty interesting to do some type of custom game modes with this type of map. Moving along to some skins. The Dia de los Muertos, they have these new skins that are going to be coming, I'd say within the next week or two. And all of them are here on this splash art, but there are also some characters that aren't in the splash that are also getting one of these skins. And just like most events, I'm pretty sure you have to grind for certain tokens, and you can unlock a character or two based on your completion of the rifts or whatever the missions might be. We will also be getting a Halloween event where with the same concept, you grind for some tokens, you get some skins. All characters, or not all characters, but some characters will be getting a variant of another character. So as you can see, Tom and Jerry is dressed up as Batman and the Joker, and Bugs Bunny is dressed up as Superman, Banana Guard as Marvin the Martian, and Steven Universe Shaggy. There's more than just what's shown, but these are the splash arts that are officially here. And here are some in-game models of some of the skins that are in this event. So yeah, that's pretty much all of the new content that I'm aware of. If you guys want to see more, let me know. And at the end of the Into the Verse stream, Marceline was teased because of this apple scene where she drains the red from the apple. So it's almost guaranteed Marceline will be coming in season 4. So I hope you guys are looking forward to it. And that's gonna wrap up this video. So please leave a like if you enjoyed, and if you did, maybe consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.